Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Conscious Living and our Sunday meditation service. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm Dr. Carol Lawson. I am the founding minister, the spiritual director here, and I am delighted that you're joining because I think it takes all of us to create this field of love. I've been without power and water for several days this week, and internet went out again last night. I was wondering how we do church, and I think the message for all of us is this: connecting with a higher power, with this source of limitless love and wisdom that is the truth of each of us, and that's the guiding light for us today. So welcome. There are practitioners praying for us, holding the light, Reverend Julie Fisher and Reverend Carrie and Reverend Paul Hoyt, who's our first practitioner, who will do our opening invocation.
Unmute yourself, Paul.
Thank you. Taking a nice deep breath, breathing into this moment right here, right now, knowing the perfection of all, knowing that this moment is the moment of the divine, that we are present to all that is, knowing that this service is the activity of God, that is God expressing through every aspect, knowing that we are all one. We are all individualized expressions of God, that we are all perfect, whole, complete in this beautiful life that we live, in this expression of the divine. Knowing that Reverend Carol steps aside and allows the divine to flow through. And Kathy Milano allows the divine feminine to speak through her in this beautiful meditation. And knowing that Beth is the voice of God, that the divine sings through her. Knowing that we are all here in peace and in love. Knowing that that is the truth of who we are. That is our nature, is love. And we release any pain, any hurt, any loss. Knowing that we are completely guided, completely inspired, completely loved. We are the beloved of the beloved. That we are and live and move and have our being in that divine love. It is who we are. And in this divine love, in this perfection, we say, and so it is.
And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. And our beautiful musician today, Elizabeth Nauer, has a song for us and for all ages, Heart of the Mother.
Yes. So this is a chant, and there's several different sections to it, meaning it's all the same, but you can sing different melodies. And I really encourage you to, I'll go through each one of them twice, and then really just sing whichever one feels right to you. And after each one has been sung twice, then you'll get a chance to just, or stay with one and just go with it. So however you want to do it, but this is a chant that allows you to have lots of different opportunities to sing different melodies. And the words are, I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. And there's a little Latin, Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison, meaning Blessed Mother, bless all of creation. And then let me remember, let me remember, let me remember I am one with God. I am one, I am one, I am one, I am one with God. one with God.
Thank you for the message, Elizabeth. How beautiful. And Paul has our inspirational reading for today and an affirmation that we'll put up.
Reading is from This Thing Called You by Ernest Holmes. If you don't have it, get it, read it. It's brilliant. I know that hate cannot exist where love is recognized. I turn the searchlight of truth upon every apparent evil in my experience. This light dissolves every image of evil. The manifestation of good is complete. Love makes the way clear before me. I am guided into an ever-widening experience of living. My every thought and act is an expression of the goodness which flows from life. The divine circulates through me automatically, freely. Every atom of my being is animated by its action. I know that at all times I have a silent, invisible partner walking with me, talking with me, operating through me. Continuously, I keep my mind open to its guidance, to its inspiration and illumination. And so it is.
Thank you, Paul. And if you would like to open the chat, the affirmation is there and Paul will read it with us.
Today, I let go of every negative condition of the
Of
past. I affirm that this day is filled with blessings for myself and others. Joyfully, I accept the fullness of life in this moment, accepting divine love and unlimited good and extending them to others in this time of new beginnings. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you very much, Paul. So today's first Sunday. We have guided meditations, and I am delighted to again be able to introduce to you a resident psychologist. Look at her. I guess I'm not supposed to say that. I'm having trouble with it. And angel therapy practitioner and guiding light, Dr. Kathy Milano, who will be leading us in a guided meditation.
Thank you, Reverend Carol. Hi, everybody. So today we'll see what comes and understand that, as Paul and Ernest Holmes so beautifully said, and as Elizabeth sang so beautifully, is that this information that flows through all of us, that this divine wisdom flows through all of us. So as you listen today, you're listening to yourself. This is what you're speaking to yourself. So there seems to be a call for real clarity first. We'll come in and really clear and center our own systems. And then we'll receive our own dose of light. And then it seems that we'll probably go outward. So I invite you now to begin. We're going to start with heart breathing. And for those of you that don't know, you just place palm on palm right on the center of your heart. And there's nothing else to see and nothing else to do except to come into your own experience here. And with the deepest gratitude for life, we take a breath. Breathing in this life-giving oxygen that is always available, plentiful, willing to source us, to fuel us, to breathe us, And so we accept it, this gift. And we breathe in deeply, and when we exhale, we release all that which is no longer needed. And this is our gift to the Mother, Pachamama, and to this cosmic energy. It's the process of breathing in new beginnings, new life, new potential, and releasing perfectly all that is old, stale, or has been perfectly used up. This is the most beautiful exchange. And as you flip your hands, placing the other palm on top, you now breathe in more consciously. Breathe the energy from this entire world that's abundant and plentiful. The sunlight, the breeze, the vibrant green light surrounding us in the trees, the plants, and the grasses. Everything is made of light, and you are breathing in this light from this plentiful, abundant gift of the Mother. And as you exhale, you're giving her everything that is ready to return, everything that is used up, everything that is old, letting it go now. And flipping your hands one more time. As you're breathing in, breathe in more light, higher light. Breathe in from the realm of the sun. And let go of the darkness within you. Naturally. No effort, no burden, just through the exhale. It's an easy process. And breathe in deeply the foundation, the deepest roots. Breathe in all the nurturance, all the sustenance from the soil, from the underground waters. Breathe it all up and in. There's so much available here, now, so much life. Breathing it all in perfectly. The body knows exactly what to do with it, and the light body knows how to use this light. And with every exhale, be generous. Your body and your light body knows exactly how to release that which is old. Letting it go, everything not needed. This is the wisdom of your system operating. Join it consciously. Witness and breathe deeply. How much light would you like to receive now? What newness? What new life would you like to breathe in now? And what would you like to exhale? Your wisdom knows what this is, so your job is to breathe in strongly and to exhale freely. It's easy, this process. And while you breathe with your hands on your heart, what you're recognizing is that you are made of love, that there is a harmony always available. And this is now being communicated through your beautiful physical heart and your energetic heart, speaking to the brain in your head, to the brain in your belly, and the brain in every cell, letting the wisdom now speak freely about harmony, the plenitude of love and peace. Be generous in this conversation. The more harmonious the body gets, the more open the energetic system is, the more light that travels through you. All of the fertilizer, all of the vitamins, all of the food offered by the earth, breathe it in to your own most beautiful garden. Letting go of all the waste, all the old ideas, all the heaviness, the burden, naturally, just with the exhale. There's no thought here. This is easy. Breathing in the light and the breeze, the bird song, the flow of the waters, the laughter and communion of humanity. Breathe that in. It's easy, and it's here. You have an opportunity, if you choose, to imagine, sense, or experience yourself sitting upon the earth, laying upon the earth, or walking. If you'd like to immerse yourself in water or climb a tree, whatever comes to you is perfect. But come into nature somehow in the most comfortable way for you. And settle in here. Let the body settle and rest upon the mother as you breathe. Open now, for there is more harmony available to you. There has been great heaviness within you throughout your life and in this world throughout its existence. There is a great burden that humans carry just simply by living in a challenging space. Children, teenagers, adults, and the wisdom keepers. Everyone has experienced challenge and burden. That is part of the human experience. Recognizing that there is also great joy, harmony, light, and peace. And at times, that seems to take the back seat. So let us bring it forward to wash through the memory held within the body, within the energy system. Let's wash the lifetime of growing up human. Let's wash through every burden and challenge, every hurt and wound, all the heaviness carried innocently, unconsciously, as well as within your awareness. But let's wash it now. This is the offering of the Mother. She who loves freely, who offers life in every moment. She who wishes to wash these burdens. Wherever you are, sitting, resting, walking, floating, flying in nature is perfect for this activity. And you already know the action that she uses, so breathe in deeply. For as you breathe in deeply, the light will come through the trees and the breeze, through the insects buzzing, through the water flowing, through the light reflecting. Your only task is to breathe. Take it in, and it's easy. In every exhale, your system knows exactly what to release. It's simple, no thought. Allow your physical body now to rest a bit more. Engaging the breathing, if you would like more light, invite every pore to open. And let the light come in through the body, washing every organ and gland, every muscle and bone, every fluid, every structure, every flowing pathway of light. Let it wash and untangle the light as it flows. Let it cleanse that which is held within each cell. Let the memories open and breathe them out. No need to review them, choose them. Trust the wisdom of your own being. Let the color and the sound and the movement of nature wash through your being now. Enjoy this in the silence, this breath. What do you hear? How does it feel? What is the temperature like? Even with eyes closed, what does the light and color of this natural world look like? Open your senses more. Let your fingertips feel where you are. Let your ears open and listen. This is the harmony of the natural world. Imagine that you could sink a little more deeply into the holding of the mother now. Breathe deeply, breathe the light through, let it wash your system and experience the embrace, the holding of this natural world, of Gaia, Mother Earth, Pachamama. Rest now, you're tired. How is this holding appearing for you now? Let go. When you recognize that the challenges of growing up human are universal, that each and every blossom in the mother's garden carries burdens, those whom you know the best, those that you are closest to, carry burdens and secrets that you do not know of. And you yourself carry burdens that you yourself do not know of. They're buried deep within your memories, within your bones, within your energy. Breathe them out now. There is no need to dredge up the pain of life. Let the mother take it with every out-breath. Can you rest here so deeply and perhaps hold such a compassionate view of yourself? You are a wonder. You have come through so many cycles in this garden, so many endings and new beginnings, so many rising from the ashes, and so much carrying of past burdens, and yet you walk and look for the beauty. You reach for another to help or to receive help. You are a wonder. And yet you do not rest enough. There is a time, and it has come, like you are doing now, to allow the body and the mind and the memories to rest in the mother. It is so easy. The perfect season. Choose your time of day and sit and rest. Meander, observe. Leave the computers and the phones and the books and the journals and the music and the conversations and the to-doing aside. Find a new perspective. What would happen if you laid upon the grass, if you slept beneath a tree, if you walked a new path, if you sat in the shade or baked in the sun, with the simple intent to breathe and let your beautiful body rest. You have carried so much, and in this great time of unrest, there is such potential, such wonder in the pain of humanity, in the fear that has arisen, in the manipulation and the harm, in the trepidation of the uncertainty. In all of it, it's all familiar to you. For each of you has walked these individual paths. It is all familiar. You are wise and experienced. You have come through so many cycles. You have been helped, and you have risen yourself by your bootstraps and by the internal strength and the invisible helpers. You are experienced, wise. You have all that it takes to come through everything. And yet, you worry and carry the burdens. It is time to rest so deeply, to recognize the plenitude offered through the breath, to open your eyes, to look closely at what crawls in the grass, what it feels like to touch a flower, as if you were walking into this world, a newborn. You have spoken of this. You have written of this. You have intended this. You are being invited to live this. You know how to breathe. You know how to look, to touch, to sit, to lay, to walk, to float. And the question is then, why are you engaged with the mind that is your own, with the mind of the world brought through technology? Why is it you are not engaged so fully with the mind of light, the mind of magic, the mind of love and harmony and peace and inclusion? Why are you not breathing the intelligence freely, which knows exactly how to move you, live you, walk you, rest you? It knows when you are to be active or an activist. It knows when you are to enter or retreat. It knows how to do every task, the washing of the dish, the caring for the elderly. It knows exactly how to shop for food, how to read a book and enjoy the relaxation, how to come together in community, how to deal with the discomfort of life. And life now is uncomfortable. This is the time that the mother says, if you truly wish to be that change, that light, that love, then come to me. Rest and breathe here. Get your head out of the book, out of the phone, even out of the conversation, out of your journal. Come out of the world in order to be in it. You must first rest, for you are tired. It is so easy, this breathing, this cleaning, this light washing, and in it, what occurs is the brightening. There's an opening now for more light. And it's your choice how you breathe now. There is more here than you can even imagine, and it is all for you to breathe in. Wash your system. This is a light of wonder. It is beyond the imagining. It is the potential that you speak of or point to. But it is beyond description. Rest and breathe. Now, if you choose, you may invite those that you pray for. Invite them to where you are. Let them lay with you, sit upon the grass, walk, float, or fly. Call them. All the blossoms in the mother's garden, they can hear you. Breathe now and call them. Nothing to do but ask them to join you. They know how to breathe, and the wisdom knows what it's doing. Spend some time now with the mother breathing with this light. Every time that something comes within you, call it. Let it lay around you, walk with you. But you have nothing to do but rest, breathe, receive, and release. It's easy. There is more light here and more room in this natural world. Who else? Call more. Call all the blossoms of the garden. Call them here. Let yourself be surrounded. Now come back to a focus upon yourself. As you breathe, bring your attention inward. Witness your own light. You are a wonder. There is such movement of grace within you, such strength and beauty. You truly have no idea of all that you are capable of and have shown that already. You are extraordinary with the rebirth and the rebirth and the rebirth that you have experienced. It is entirely within your awareness. Call it up, everything that you have achieved. Every challenge that you have walked through, crawled through, run through. You have climbed mountains. You swam across multiple seas. You lifted humanity more times than you could even know. You have no idea of the grace that you have offered. But this light knows. So as you breathe with your own light now, be aware that you are surrounded, encircled by beings of love. And they are flowing their celebration of you to you. These are the ones that you call upon, the luminous ones, the masters, the medicine teachers, the wise ones, the ancient ones, the angels, the beings that keep the earth. All of these beautiful guides, all resonating at the highest and purest truth, the light that you only point to, the truth that you speak about. That energy, the purity of what is truly one, is recognizing you now, the most beautiful blossom in this garden. And they're here to honor and celebrate you. Drink in this light. There's such love here. It is easy to open every pore and to take in more than you can even imagine. This is a validation of what you are. You are made of love. You are made of light. You are absolute beauty. There is courage, strength, and capability. There is the magical potential. It is all here. It has been demonstrated time and time again. There is nothing missing. And you yourself are not missing from this inclusion of this one family. Drink this light in. And they encourage you to listen to the mother, to go into the nature, to go into the holding of Pachamama, and to still, to rest and to breathe in this light, this sustenance, to remember yourself. And then the intelligence will use you more freely. There is no benefit in carrying burdens. And there is no benefit in examining burdens. That is a false human idea. It is time to drink the light, drink the love from the plenitude of assistance that is offered to you. For you are worthy, deserving, and loved beyond measure. It is with the deepest gratitude that the light has come, that the energy of love has resurrected itself more fully within each of you. And that every being, every blossom that you called here with you has also had their own awakening, their own washing of light. And this you may do in your own way. For you are a light bringer and you walk in the light. Let the intelligence guide you. It is with the deepest love and appreciation and gratitude for each one here and for all the light in every form that has come that we let this be. And now remain in the stillness as we wait for our next most beautiful blessing.
And in the plenitude of this light and this love, this vastness that we have been reminded of, we offer on this first Sunday the oneness blessing to each of you, as the blessing givers raise their hand, Elizabeth will be singing the Mula mantra. And we continue this blessing.
Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Samhita Shri Bhagavate Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Samhita Shri Bhagavate Namah.
Now we ask all of you, if you are willing, to raise your hands in blessing as we allow this light and this remembering to flow through us out into our world, wherever it's most needed.
Shri Bhagavati Samhita Shri Bhagavate
All of the flowers in the garden.
Namah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kathy, thank you to all our guides and teachers. Thank you to the light, to the love that is present. It's a time for our offering. Offering blessing is probably up in the chat, and Kathy Miller, our pastoral support, beautiful practitioner of the day, will read it for us.
Thank you, God, for this abundance that is mine to share. I bless this gift and give it to thee in gratitude and joy, knowing that as I give, I do receive.
Thank you. We are deeply grateful for your continued support. If you check the chat, there'll be information for you. And Elizabeth now has a song for us.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury or pardon, Lord, and where there's doubt, true faith in you. us ever join. As to grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a chant of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You'll see you're right on time, it won't cost a dime, put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place, yes, the world will be a better place for you and me. We'll just wait and see. Neighbors say, still the children cry, put a little love in your heart. Want the world to know we won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. Yes, the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Wait and see. Take a look around. If you're feeling down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide, put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place, just the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Put a love in your heart, put a love in your heart, put a love in your heart. Put a love in your heart, put a love in your heart, put a love in your
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, God. Take another breath. It's easy, we've been told. Just breathe. So this is a time when we offer a blessing to anybody that might be joining us for the first time, but we're also offering it to one another as well. So I invite you again to hold out your hands in blessings as we say welcome to this Center for Conscious Living. We're a heart-centered spiritual community. We open ourselves to you in love. We recognize the perfection of God within you. We celebrate the joyous being that you are. You are a radiant point of light, and we are blessed by your presence. Welcome home. And then these first Sundays, we usually have a prayer for world peace by Ernest Holmes. I couldn't find it last night. I couldn't get it on the internet, which wasn't working. I'm looking through my computer for peace prayer, world peace things, and I found an angelic prayer for peace. Later, if the internet was restored, I do have the Ernest Holmes one, but I think you'll see that this is appropriate and was supposed to be for us today. So this prayer on my computer called Angelic Prayer for Peace. It's a 2-page prayer that I'll read, 1.5. When I got to the end of it, I looked down and it says, Kathy Milano, from a class that she did years ago. Totally appropriate for us as we go into this prayer now. May all suffering be transformed into peace. May all discord dissolve into acceptance. May those who are wounded find healing in the arms, hearts, and prayers of another. May all who are saddened by violence find solace in creating safety in their corner of the world. May all who despair be showered with hope that allows for a new vision of comfort. May compassion for others, alike and different, be the prevailing experience of humanity. May hunger be fed. May safety be found. May the truth that all are connected and made from love remain the focus, even on the darkest days. May love prevail. May fear diminish. May all know the unfailing support of the divine in whatever form it takes for them. May the light and the love of the divine shine to the darkest spaces within humanity. May those who know the way to love, peace, and kindness light the way for others. May you shower love upon one another. May you allow the love offered to seep into every aspect of your being. May you know yourself as beauty. May you then walk as beauty on this planet. May you heal. May you empower others to heal. May you rest in the heart of the divine. May you know your worth. May grace, love, and peace bless you all of your days. And so it is. So it's time for some announcements. I think the most important one, which is your love and connect with nature and remember the light and let it flow through, you've already received. The next one might be, if you're not on our mailing list, the CCL in Moorestown at AOL. If you will send prayer requests or your email there, we will put you on the mail list. That will get you our email, which tells you all of this that I'm going to mention. When I get the right page. I want to just thank Kathy Miller and Renee Trellis and Jackie Greggs for a beautiful women's group last night. The men's group meets every third Monday. We have Course in Miracles meeting the second and fourth Mondays, and a Saturday morning with Reverend Carey. And then our community members are offering several different things. Reverend Sue on Tuesdays at noon, Mary Law Thursday evenings from 7 to 8:30. Norman Taylor, who's got a new CD coming out that's acclaimed, a veritable acoustic masterpiece, I think that was the note I saw. Does some social distancing music, he calls it, Thursdays at 5. Check it out. And Kathy Milano has a salon that meets at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights. And she has written here in the chat, I'm offering a group energy healing and self-energy healing tonight. So you have kathymilano.com, and then look up current workshops, and it will tell you what to do and how to access that. We also have a couple of new classes. Paul Hoyt will be doing a class on one of two books from Dennis Merritt Jones, which was very well received when he and Regina de Barberi did the class on abundance. And that'll be on Wednesday nights starting June 24th. More information in that beautiful newsletter I'm wanting you to be sure you sign up for. Reverend Marlene Volper will be teaching a class on Ernest Holmes' beautiful little book, Creative Mind and Success, on Thursdays at the end of June. And Reverend Carey and Reverend Jerry Scott are doing the class from Awakening Together curriculum called True Discernment, which starts on June 16th. So I think I've gotten most of it. Look at the email if you would, and find out more. But we have a concluding song.
So here we are virtually back in our CCL space, and we're holding hands and we're collectively singing together, Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be, with God as our power, family harmony. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let this be our joyous fall, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
If you'll repeat after me, something wonderful is happening to me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my body. Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my feelings. Life is in all my activities. I receive it. I share it. I am it. And I accept it just the way that it is. Thank you, life. And accepting all these gifts, we say, yes!
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Michael,
I- Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. God bless us.
Hey, Paul.
Much.
thank you, thank you.
Everybody,
Thank you, thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Kathy, beautiful.
Hello,
Thank
hello.
you.
Yes, thank you,
Thank
Kathy.
you.
Beautiful. Knocked me right out.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Very,
Thank
very
you,
much.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Yay, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you,
Yes.
Paul.
Hey,
Hey,
Judy.
Mary.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Kathy. Thank
Hey,
you.
Hello.
Debbie.
Hi, everyone.
Everybody, hi, Arlen. Hi, Joanne. Hi,
Hey,
Paul.
Joey.
Hi, Renal. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Virgie.
Trisha.
Whatever now.
Sue.
Go,
I hope to see you all soon.
Hi,
Katura.
Virgie. Thank you, thank you.
Sandra.
Thank you.
Hey,
Bye
Kathy
bye.
O'Brien.
And
Bye, all.
Thanks for the music,
Sandra.
Elizabeth.
Mary.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Elizabeth.
Lynn.
Everybody.
Hi,
Bye,
Clarissa.
Diane.